Welcome, dear friends, to Kardec Radio. My name is Greg, and the name of this program is Spiritism, Healing, and Meditation. Thank you for joining us. Kardec Radio is 100% volunteer-based. We thank you for joining us, and you can reach us on kardecradio.com. You can send your questions in there. There's a contact form. We are also on YouTube, Spotify. Many different formats are available for the programs of 4,000 podcasts. We thank you, and donations are welcome because, as I said, it is 100% volunteer-based. And the donations go to upkeeping the station and all these formats that hold the programs for us to watch 24/7. It is an enlightening program of various types that will illuminate our souls, uplift our day, and please enjoy them. They're there to be shared, so thank you. My program is healing meditation in the light of Spiritism. And we will start out by what was stated in the Spirit's book. Question number 919. What is the most effective means of improving ourselves in this life and for resisting the draw of evil? And the answer from the good spirits is, a sage of antiquity has told you, know thyself. So first, to understand this answer from St. Augustine, his understanding for this question at this time when it was posed was that we all have tendencies, and we can analyze those tendencies, and we can reflect on our life at the end of the day, before we sleep, or just about before we drift off. We think about some of the events of our experience that day. Were we kind to that person? Could we have been kinder? Did we say something that may have been hurtful? And this is the way he worked his improvement, by analyzing what he had done in the day. This is very effective, and it is very mindful, as you would say, to understand our actions do have effects on people, and we don't always know the effects of those. And there is a discourse in this question from the spirits where they say, well, how do we know? We might think we're doing the best thing. We may think we're being generous and charitable, but hidden under that, there may be some other ulterior feelings that we have. And if the question comes up, well, I'm not sure, then put yourself in the opposite position, in the receiving end of that. And would you like that to happen to you? So that's what St. Augustine expounded upon, the answer to this question. So that's one aspect of who we are, where we are at this moment in time. And this level of consciousness, this rung of the ladder of evolution where we are now. But there is a deeper part of us as well, and that's where the meditation part comes in. There are many forms of meditation. There is meditation through sound, or meditation through sight. And The ones through sound use what's known as a mantra. And the sight, it could be what's known as a yantra, which is a symbol which draws you within to the picture. Then there is visualizations, which we were going to have at the end of this program. A visualization where we are led into a state of relaxation through images that are suggested to us to help us settle down. So that there are deeper and deeper levels of who we are. On the surface level, we know we're a man or a woman. We know our relationships, our family. We know our friends, our job. We live here. We vacation there. This is part of who we are. But there is a subtler aspect of us. There's the inner world. There's the world of our thoughts. There's a world of our emotions. And beyond that, there is the source of all that. There is the source of all thoughts, the source of all feelings. And that source, we can call it the universe. We can call it being with a capital B. We can call it transcendence. We could call it God in a very universal aspect of God being unbounded, infinite. These are all of who we are, the subtler aspects of it. So the mind, mostly we experience the mind in the outward stroke. We're active if we are what we call a householder, as opposed to a monk or a sannyasi who is focused all inwardly, a Buddhist monk who's focused inwardly and doesn't have much connection with the relationships. But for most of us, we have jobs, we have families, we have responsibilities, and we have that part of our life. So there are times when we can benefit from meditating. And there are different types, as I said. So we'll explore the visualization and also the healing aspect of that, of putting our attention, putting that feeling that we have and focusing that feeling of love and healing onto our physical body through the visualization. So we'll explore that at the end. Also, for those of you that may have heard me sing at Kardec Radio when I was there a couple of times last year, I'm a classically trained opera singer, bel canto, which means beautiful singing. And so my talent that I have and the gift that I've been giving, I use it in a form that allows people to close their eyes and to listen to the beautiful sounds of a particular song. In this case, we'll be playing the Schubert Ave Maria as a way to go inward, because it's such a beautiful song. It has a way to settle us down, the beautiful guitar accompaniment. And so that will be a way to start the inward journey of going into the more subtle and deeper parts of our self. So we will do that at the end. In the meantime, I would like to read a beautiful thing about passes, because the whole healing aspect of Spiritism deals with the passes. And if you are familiar with the passes, it is a way that someone receives energy and vitalization from the spiritual realm through a past giver. And the past giver is standing in front of the person, literally passing their hands over their, I guess you could say, their field, not actually touching them, laying on hands, but just moving their hands a few inches from their physical body. And the spiritualized energy coming from the spiritual mentors through the past giver is revitalizing that person with energy that they may be lacking, something to help them, revitalize them, refresh them. And that is a healing. It really is a healing. It's healing medicine, I heard Vanessa say once. So that aspect of the past is a part of the healing part that we will be discovering and contemplating in this talk, in this series. So I'd like to go back to this little passage here, and it's from Illuminated Messages from the Beyond through Chico Xavier, and it's Emmanuel who's speaking. And it is chapter 11 or section 11, Passes. Jesus imposed his hands over the sick and transmitted health to them. His loving power knew the slightest imbalances of nature and the resources to restore the indispensable harmony to it. No one of Divine Master's actions lacked significance. I must read that again, it's a typo. Not one of the Divine Master's actions lacked significance. Recognizing this fact, his disciples began to lay their fraternal hands in the name of the Master and became instruments of his divine mercy. Now, in revived Christianity, we once again benefit from a rescue effort from the invisible plane through passes. The administration of passes as psychic transfusions of energy represents a continuation of the Master's work to alleviate suffering in the world. This is how precious spiritual energies flow from Christ's messengers to donors and beneficiaries. It would be audacity on the part of the new disciples to expect results as sublime as the one obtained by Jesus when he healed the disabled and disturbed or dying persons. The Master knows while we are merely learning, it is necessary, however, not to neglect his lesson and continue the Master's work through use of fraternal hands. Jesus' providential service can be extended whatever there may be in sincere mental disposition for the good. The external method is not important. It is up to us to recognize that good can be and should be done in his name. Emmanuel, Chico Xavier. Path, Truth, and Life. So I would like to lead you into a guided meditation, and I will start by playing a recording of me singing the Schubert Ave Maria. So please close your eyes, relax, and listen. Dear friends, let us continue to keep our eyes closed and our focus inward. Let us start at the top of our head. First, let us take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Starting at the top of our head, let us relax the muscles at the top of our head, moving down to our face, relaxing the face muscles, relaxing our neck, releasing the tension in our jaw and neck, moving down our arms, relaxing our arms, down to our fingers, just letting go. In our chest, relax our chest and abdominal muscles. In our upper back, shoulders, shoulder blades. Just relax and let go. Relax our lower back, moving down to our legs. Relax the upper part of the legs. Just let go, relaxing the knees, and thighs, and feet. Feeling the whole body relax. Just sink deep into the chair, or if you're lying down, just let go and know you are not alone and you are protected. Always. You are safe. You can let go. God is with you. Your spirit guide is with you. We want to go to any area in our physical body that is troubling us. It may be painful, or not completely healthy yet. Let us take our attention to that area. Let us feel that area and feel what it needs. Let us send that area love and gratitude. We thank you. We are sorry we may have hurt you, but we are grateful for the function you have in our physiology. We forgot how important you were, and we love you. We love you. Let us see the divine hands of Jesus pass over that area with his healing touch. Let us feel that warmth and that love coming from the Christ. Thank you, dear Jesus, for your healing. Thank you, Heavenly Father, Mother, for this healing. We thank you and we ask for guidance of what our body needs. Help us be awake to what you are telling us and what our body is telling us. Help us be aware of the signs that you send us to start healing from the inside out. Thank you. Let us take a moment to come back, to come out. Take a few deep breaths. And if you feel inclined, go and rest. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me in this first program, Spiritism, Healing, and Meditation. This is Kardec Radio saying thank you to you for listening. May you have a blessed day. May Jesus' healing always be with you. And may you always feel the love that God has for us in your heart, and always share it all the time. Thank you, and so be it.